guys, and welcome back to another Uncensored podcast episode. I know it's been a while, but I am here with Kieron, as
That's
you'll
been a
be,
while.
yeah, as
It's been a
um,
while.
as you can see. This episode is going to be a bit different because me and Kieran have agreed instead of doing certain episodes for certain stuff, we've just thought we're just going to shove all our
Together. Yeah.
all the topics together.
Put it all
With
together, yeah.
whether it's stories about politics, about whatever, just about personal stuff that's happened to us. We're just going to shove it in one big episode, so it's a mixture of everything. And we've got and another thing that me and Kieran have also agreed: we're not going to go off topic. We're going to stay on topic. And like 'cause in the past ones, we've just gone way off topic, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. And we've just done
We can still run.
yeah.
But we're not going to go. We're trying our best not to go off topic because
Yeah.
we do it. We do it in everyday life. Even if we meet up in face to face, we'll start. So I don't want to go to the pub, and then it's like, right, what kebab shop we're going to? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Can't
completely
get stuck. Completely different altogether.
even when we've met up and filmed, was like right, we'll meet up straight away, start filming. We met up for like 30 minutes, and we just start talking about random stuff, and then one of us will go, "Oh wait, hang on, and were we supposed to be filming today?" It's like, oh shit, yeah. Anyway,
That's why most of the things are filmed at night.
yeah, exactly. That is actually true because we meet up. People go, "Oh, you meet up right late." No, we meet up early as possible. It's just that we start talking for about half an hour, and then we go, "Shit, we're not filming now." Okay, we'll start.
Sometimes though we do brainstorm ideas though.
Oh yeah. It's not all that the actual thing. Hang on, Kieran. I've just realised. No, that's fine. Oh, this is a bit high, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we'll just start off straight away. Do you want to start or shall I start?
Well, you've only got two topics, haven't you?
Two that can be rolled into one.
Well, let's get yours out of the way because mine might be a bit of a. Mine might take a while to to talk about it after I've said what they are. Mine might have a bit of a discussion, but just to get yours out of the way first because I've got like football. I won't say four topics, but in a way it kind of is four because it's different stuff. But yeah, go on.
Well, just let me get my desk at the right level. Right,
Someone asked me, do I have a tripod when I'm filming this? I go, no, why? Because your camera moves when you move. And I said, face tracking cameras.
Right, anyway. So my topic is I found this out exactly today.
Right, okay.
You know the Green Party?
Yes, the ones that are so environmental friendly and they want to bring more trees than buildings.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think everyone knows. I mean, if you don't know who the Green Party is, then you've got to be living under some kind of rock or something. Because I mean, I don't even pay much attention to them, but I still know who they are, and I still know what kind of stuff they like to do or want to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, like you've heard of them. Well, what?
Who hasn't heard of them?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're not really for environment anymore. They're more or less like for. Well, yeah. Anyway, two of their things they're going to bring into law, and you can actually Google it. It is on Google because that's how I found out it was confirmation. If the Green Party get elected as a new government, they're going to legalise all drugs and prostitution.
I mean, Google says when I have a sore throat, Google says I'm dying. So how does that prove anything?
It's actually
how do you know it's true though?
It is true. The leader of the Green Party said it's true. He actually has agreed. Yeah, it's true.
But when I have a bleeding sore throat and a bleeding spots on my tongue and I Google it, you're dying, you've got 3 weeks to live, say your goodbyes now while you can. And I found out I've just got bleeding, I'm just run down. That's all. That's all.
But it
I'm
actually,
not, I'm not calling you a liar.
yeah, I
I'm
know,
not
I
calling
know.
you a liar. But I'm just saying Google doesn't always have the right answers.
Yeah, but the actual
And I looked on Google a couple of days ago, for this. So I don't know. Is this I think it was a PC game that came out, and I said, "Is it available for consoles?" Yes, yes, it's amazing. Yeah, it's backward compatible for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and then PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, all that lot. Went on the console to get it. We don't have it on this console. It's only PC only. Well, why is Google saying one thing? That's it. So I'm not saying Google might have got it. Google likes to mix things, don't they? They'll stir the
yeah,
pot a little bit.
but what I'm saying is the leader has confirmed it. The leader of Green, the party leader, has actually said yes, he will.
And is that thing, is there a statement that is put on Google? Is there any? It must be. I don't think they'll legalize it that good.
He said that he wants
I
to.
think that they're probably just saying that to like, oh, we had no one's talking about us. What can we do to make people talk about us and get us in the headlines and get our party famous? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just put drugs and prostitution up, but we'll allow that.
But the thing is, though, of all the things they could do, they think, oh,
Well, they're probably
legalizing.
realizing that they've been fighting for the environment, which is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
They've been fighting for the environment, and I've seen it with my own eyes. People are not like I could be going to the shops or going anywhere, and you'll see people chuck rubbish, receipts on the floor, whatever. So more things are going on the floor than they are in the bin.
Obviously, yeah, I've seen that
Obviously,
myself.
it's fly. Well, you call it fly tipping and everything. I want to call it. Putting rubbish on the floor. So they're probably just sat there and gone, well, we're not getting not getting any followers for the environment anymore. No one's really care about the environment. I know, to get people talking about us, we'll just bring a random law in that we're going to make if we get elected. We'll never get elected, but we'll just bring it in so we get a bit of fame, fame coming our way. Because to be honest, pardon me, what people who only have one thing to focus on,
Mm.
and it all drops down, and they end up not being elected for anything. They'll want something to they want another thing to boost them up a bit.
Yeah, I
It's like
mean,
if you're a singer, but you can act at the same time. You do films and songs together,
yeah.
or you do one of like you do both of them. Like
Mm.
um,
You sing
I
in the
forgot her name.
films and that lot.
Yeah. Well, look at Ariana Grande. She's in films now, but she did singing before, so she can act and sing. And
Yeah.
I ain't seen much of her films what she's acted in, but people say she's a good actor, so I'll just take the word for it. But some people can sing, some people can act, some people can do both. If you've only got one skill and their party is just about environmental stuff, they're wanting something else to just boost their name back up because no one really votes for them. When we had that last election, when Labour got put in,
Mm.
I was sat there with my curry on the table, eating it. Because I thought, you know what, I'll have a curry. We're not going to get anywhere with reform. I thought reform's not going to get in. So I may as well make myself feel better and have a curry. I had a curry, tucked into it. The Green Party had that much, on the charts. I mean, other like Conservatives and Labour were like that, massive,
Mm.
proper massive. They were like that. I don't remember anyone talking about the Green Party when that election come up. Maybe there was a few people, but I didn't watch all of it. I only watched the bits until I think when Reform did Nigel did his first speech when they
Yeah.
when they won when they'd won a seat. I was like, is that all he's won? A couple of seats, and then he started boost up. I'm like, oh, he's winning, and then obviously Labour decided to come in and just go as about step back of it. So yeah, they probably just said that to try and boost them up, like everyone does. When I'm in power, I will do this, I will do that, and then when it comes and it doesn't happen, what was that? lowering your taxes. Nah, we'll bring them up, mate, instead.
Yeah, but I'm
You
just
know, so
saying.
it's probably just a load of bullshit.
Yeah, but the thing is though, of all the things you could say that is wrong with the country, there's loads and that lot, and wrong with the world. He's legal if he does get in, because he's actually saying it. You know, I mean, just say for instance, it is true, and he actually is gonna do it. I mean, they've already won a place. I forgot where it is. There was the by-election, and and the Greens won that. So the Greens have got an MP in Parliament. But it's the case of if that is true and they actually are going to start bringing like that impact. I mean, obviously, it's one thing that's getting me is that drugs destroy life. We've known people on drugs and we've known people that
Yeah,
have like passed away to drugs,
yeah.
and they're on about legalizing it.
Well, only drugs I agree with is if it's like prescribed to you.
Yeah, exactly. I
You
agree.
know, like painkillers. Painkillers, ibuprofen. You know, people that have to take tablets for the rest of their life because they've got illnesses or disabilities, and the tablets are the only thing that makes it bearable for them throughout the day.
Mm,
I agree with that because that's what they have to do. But going down to a local shop or whatever and just getting, I don't know, like a bag of weed or a fucking bag of cocaine, just like, just as easy as that. You're going to the counter soon. Can I pay for my bread and my milk and a bag of cocaine, please?
exactly. I mean,
You know,
obviously.
I don't. The person who's put that through, there's one you can tell, and if he wants to legalize drugs and bring prostitutes back onto the streets, because after COVID hit,
Mm,
I don't know if they're. I mean, a lot of people said that they're a dying breed now. They've been after COVID hit. You don't really see any of them. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to look if
no,
I was
same
going to look
here.
for them. But all that someone said to me is hang around town.
Yeah.
But where? Town? Town's a big place.
I've been in town at night. I went to a nightclub, and like I said, with two friends, and obviously they went, "Oh, careful, you might run into some of them. Just tell them to piss off." Didn't even see one. Just saw loads of people partying in different nightclubs.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, like I said, so we don't go off topic.
And the person who wants that in, I bet you, he's had a few prostitutes and drugs in his time.
Yeah, I mean, Green Party is not what it used to be. They've gone off the mad trail. You know, it used to be about the environment. Now they're coming up with stuff that they just don't care. You know, they
The
are.
person, the leader of the Green Party, had a good think and think. How will I protect the environment? But how will I get my pockets full?
Yeah, that is more or less
Ooh.
what it is.
Well, I can't get the environment because no matter how many times we tell people to put things in bins,
Yeah,
there are
or
people that will just
recycle.
chuck it on the floor. Put it in the bin. Bin's over there. Chuck wrapper over there. Met me. It's
Yeah,
one of them things.
tramps
But I bet you
technically.
but I bet you he'll have had drugs and prostitution in his while there's got a bit of that,
Yeah.
and he'll have gone. I liked it. Everyone can benefit from this.
Yep.
Not really. Not
Yeah.
really.
So to wrap this up, if this does happen, I literally think that the Green Party. I mean, like I said, they won a by-election today, and the stuff they were saying, I'm just like, I used to support you guys. When there were local elections, I always voted for them because I do care about the environment.
Yeah.
And then you're just there going, oh. Yes, you care about trees. Fuck trees. You want to get your dick wet? Yes, vote for us. It's like, what?
You you care about trees? Turn it into a spliff.
Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely,
Smoke the grass, my friend.
isn't it? Isn't it? You want to go and stroke grass? No, you want to stroke this bag of weed. You know what I mean? Tell you,
I want smoking this bag of weed. Someone stroking your dick.
isn't it? Like I said, to wrap up this topic, if this does happen, then the
I
Green
don't think
Party.
it will.
The
I don't
Green
think it ever
Party
will.
literally needs a good shake up. I'm not saying they have to be just for the environment, but it's a
But do
case.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're the party that don't care about the environment, think about something else. Do some more politics. Don't legalize stuff that is actually banned.
It's like America, innit? America, like Los Angeles, for instance. They can legally go to a shop in their country. I mean, I don't know about this because Donald Trump wasn't in power back then, but before Donald Trump got in power, you could legally go to a shop
Yeah,
in America. In America, we'll use. I don't know if it was Los Angeles, but we'll just use Los Angeles for argument's sake.
yeah,
You'd go there, you'd find a shop, kind of like a vape shop, but they sell weed as well. And you just go in and go, you'd ask for how much you want. Can I have 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bags, 4, whatever. Pay whatever you need to pay for it. You got a bag of weed there, go home. I mean, someone said, this was like a while ago. It was on Twitter, now known as X. Someone actually put a poll saying, "Do you think there is a lot of drug dealers in the US in USA?" And I was actually surprised because they said no. The poll one was more no than saying yeah. It's just gonna go to a shop. Over there, it's legal. You can legally go over there and just buy something. It's like, can I have some of that? Yeah, okay. I mean, some of them, some like other stuff like cocaine and shit. Yeah, you're gonna have
yeah,
to probably get that from a proper drug dealer. But you can go into any shop, just like they've legalized cannabis oil here
yeah.
in the UK. You can, but instead of doing that though, you can legally go over there and go, "Can I bag of weed?" Right, cheers, safe, and that's it.
It's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, yeah. I know people go, "Oh, weed's not that bad," but you
No,
know,
no, 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 what? Yeah, yeah.
it's
We
st-
someone said weed doesn't kill you, which I don't know if it does or not. I don't think it will. It just makes you feel very high, and it probably gives you a lot of side effects.
yeah,
But if someone said to me, right, you've got to. This is the new law now. You've got to take a drug. Which one is it? I'd take the one that's not going to harm my life.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I get high or
Look,
pass out, it is
nicotine
what
and
it is.
alcohol are classed as drugs, so just I'll have a pint.
Yeah,
They are classed as drugs, so
yeah.
just so on them. But
Oh, no, fine. I'll get rats off in a bit.
yeah, mate, that's it. That's it. I mean, it is. I mean, they're both bad, but yeah, I mean, I keep saying end it, stop it, but like I said, actually, definitely ending it this time. If this is
Yeah.
true, and he does want to legalize prostitution and drugs, he's going to get him. It's a well-known fact that a lot of people out there take drugs, and I'm not on about the silly little drugs like weed and that lot. He's like, oh yeah, I can like,
Cannabis,
yeah, like
cocaine and all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll legalize like heroin and stuff like that. It's like, oh, so you're going for the class A drugs. But yeah, it's
To be honest,
daft.
if reform shouldn't hit that in the bud straight away.
Thing is, though, right?
They've not
Another
because
thing.
they've knocked Keir Starmer down a few pegs or two. Because Keir Starmer wants to resign again, but they say he can't resign because no one's his number two, so he's got to stay until his time's up. But until they have like another election. But Keir Starmer's saying what he wants to go now because Nigel Farage is doing nothing but giving him threats.
I mean, my second topic where I can easily just roll into, obviously,
Yeah, go on.
where they just a by-election, they were having family voting. And if you don't know what family voting means, is which I thought this were illegal. We've both gone to places where you vote, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
you're not allowed to take anyone in. You're not. It's against the law. You've got to go in by yourself, seal it up, put it in there. They were going in with their sons and daughters telling them where to vote. So dads was going in with their sons and daughters, same with a mum saying, you want to vote there. Now, I'm sorry, but I thought that was illegal. That when I started voting, I
One thing,
didn't.
one thing I'm going to say to you: what colour were they?
The race began with an M. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
That's
Enough said.
that's all
Enough
I'm.
said.
That's all I'm saying.
Enough said. That's all. That's all we need to know. Enough said.
That that that
Enough
that.
said.
And but the thing is, though, man, whether
They will
who
not say. They will not say no to any other people. But if we was to go in there, if me and you was to go in there, together, they'd go, "You in that booth, sir? You in that booth? You can't go together."
But the
Oh,
thing is,
you can't go in there. We don't speak English. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, carry on.
yeah, I mean, it's true. But thing is, though,
And before
them,
anyone says anything, no, we're not racist. We're just pointing out some of them come over here just a sponge.
yeah. Thing is, though, mate, it's not that it's the fact that it, it's annoying because it's annoying that people get treated differently. That's the one thing that annoys me. You know, everyone is the same no matter what skin color, religion, whatever. You need to eat to survive, you need to sleep, you know, drink and everything. You know, you need to do stuff like that. And
Mm.
people would just like, I mean, it's like you taking your son to the polling booth, right? I'm taking him in, right, vote there. I mean, I know he's not old enough, but still, you know, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, no, you can't do that. I mean, when I first went to the polling station, I was like, what do I do? My mum's like, just go in there and put a cross who you want. I was terrified because it's something I'd never done. I'm like, uh, okay. Oh, then it gives you instructions what to do. I'm like, and I come out, I'm molding it, and Mum's like, go and post it there. You know, and I went, oh, okay. Is that it? You went, yeah, you voted. I'm like, oh, cool. Will the person I vote for get elected? And Mum, no, it's only Conservatives and Labour that get voted. The rest are just there just to fill seats. I'm like, oh, fair enough. But, it's
I
that.
wasted my time for this.
Yeah, innit? You could you have told me that before I voted? I voted for one of them. But, yeah, they're
Oh
my
my
two
god.
topics, and it's just wrong that people would taking their kids in and family members saying voting, and apparently also shouting across the place like I'm
Yeah,
here. Yeah,
they will
oi,
not say a word to anyone.
Jim, who you voting for? Green? Yes, same here, man. Sorry, but I thought it was private who you voted for until
It
the
will.
election was over.
You have a booth like that, don't you?
Yeah,
And you can't look over like that and go, oh, you voted for, oh yeah, 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 yeah. You know, not like it when we were at school. We had desks like that,
yeah,
and you could easily look over.
yeah.
You know, it was
No,
literally there's literally dividers like that. You can't look over, like big dividers. You can't look under, can't look over.
curtain that goes
You know,
behind you.
yeah, yeah. So you can't, yeah. So you can't.
But
So you
no,
has to be honest thoughts. But
daft man.
if people want that in, this is my little feedback. My feedback from that. If people want them in, they'll get them in.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I don't think it'll happen because people they might think, oh, drugs, yummy. Oh, but the thing is though, if that were me, if someone come to me and went, right, what do you think? Because the Green Party is going to win and they're going to get in, I'm like, well, why would I want to pay for pussy? Why would I want to take drugs? Only drugs I'll be taking is alcohol.
Yeah,
And that'll be it. I just said, right, I'm taking alcohol, but why do I need to pay for pussy for?
exactly. It's ridiculous that. But I agree with you. I've always been led to believe we're a democracy, right? You don't intimidate anyone. You vote for who you want to vote for. If your party gets in, it's like, okay, they get in. If they don't get in, then they don't. It's just the way it is.
Well, another thing, what they're trying to do as well is they're trying to make every country be like other countries.
Yeah,
So they're trying to make we use Ukraine and Russia for instance. Ukraine before Putin was ever in charge, even when we were probably young, Ukraine has always been an independent country.
yeah, for a long time. Yeah,
As far as when we were born, it's always we've looked on the map and Ukraine's always been on the map. And then Russia up here has obviously been the bigger country, right? Obviously, people be like, "Oh yeah, but Ukraine was part of Russia." Yeah, I know that. Before Putin was ever in charge, they gave a part of Russia and turned it into Ukraine.
yeah, give it its own state.
now he wants it back so it can be a part of Russia. So it's no longer be Ukraine. It'd just be Russia.
Mm.
You know, like us, if we decide to take over Australia or take over Spain, it wouldn't be called Spain. It'd be called UK. Because it'd be
Probably.
just called United Kingdom. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. It'd just be called United Kingdom, and it'd be our flag instead of their flag. But anyway, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So they're thinking, oh, because like obviously we don't live in a dictatorship, do we?
Dictatorship. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
democracy.
yeah. So they want they're so half of these people or green like mostly Green Party probably want to start doing things that other countries can do because they're like, oh, they're doing that good over there. We should do it.
We've always been a democracy. We always have been.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
yeah. Yeah,
one
no,
thing
yeah.
about this. Yeah, your local elections, by election, general election, any of them, it doesn't matter. You know, you
Exactly.
vote, your party or the person or whatever or the council doesn't get in. You go, fair enough. I hope this person does their best, or council or government party. I hope they do the best.
When
That's
I
it.
vote, when I vote for people, I just go like that and go, I hope this person sticks to the promises.
Yeah, exactly. They get
And
in,
that's it.
they stick to the
Five
promises,
seconds
all
out,
good.
literally 5 seconds I'm in there for. Who am I voting for? Them. Da, 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 da. Yeah, do what I need to do. Right, where's posting box? Right over there. Post it in. You know, I look at what I'm voting. I look at the thing before I vote and go, if I'm voting for you, I hope you stick to your promises. And then I take off.
Yep,
I get on with my day.
true.
So, but yeah. So if they get in, well, I think I'll be moving.
Yep, exactly. Right, go on then,
So,
Kieran.
man,
Your topics, my
I've
friend.
got four. I've got four topics. So
Oh,
I'll try and
fuck.
keep these.
Let me
So
get
I'll try and keep.
comfortable then. Go on
Get a cup
then.
of tea ready.
Yeah. Well, I've got water, so fair enough.
Get your slippers on and just get your blanket round. Just stick your eating on. Get a pillow behind you because it's going to be a long story.
Well, I've got me
So
water. I'm comfortable. Go on.
I might need a refill. I don't know. Yeah, I've still got plenty of Pepsi left anyway. But yeah. So so some of them are literally small topics, but some of them are big topics. Now I'll talk about the first one, and Lee probably knows about this one. A lot of actors, well, I'll say celebrities, should I say, keep it right. A lot of celebrities have been blamed because they've been found in the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people being named.
Supposedly, this is what got me right. So Leonardo DiCaprio's been named in it, according to the rumors. Johnny Depp's been uh, called in it for it's a rumor, but a lot of people are saying he has because Johnny Depp wasn't always innocent. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know who is innocent these days. You know, everyone's got a past. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, he'd been found in it. What was the one now? Some other actor, like Hollywood actor. I don't know if it was Jason Statham or if it was someone else. But one of them been found in. So a lot of people who you think would not be in it have been found in it, and they've been getting nothing but hate. Saying how can you be in? How can you associate yourself with this guy? It's like when the Diddy files got thinged and got
Yeah,
exposed. They found Beyonce, Jay Z, um,
Justin Bieber.
yeah, Justin Bieber. You know, all them lot were getting slated. How can you go to a party knowing this happened? It's a party. This is what happened. You should have known.
Mm,
You know, obviously they weren't so hard on Justin Bieber because supposedly he was young and he didn't know he didn't know it would affect him later on in life.
it was them.
But people who are old enough, like Jay Z and Beyonce, supposedly they've been like, well, you knew what you were getting in for, and there's images online which I'm not going to say on here because it might be I don't want to paint a pretty image for people, but there was images of them of Jay Z, Diddy, and Beyonce having a three-way.
Holy shit.
But obviously that was the Diddy case. That was the Diddy files.
Mm,
But the Jeffrey Epstein file, the one that got me, and I was a bit like, how do you know all this? A lot of people probably jump on the comments saying, yeah, he was one of these people. He started sleeping with kids, blah, blah, blah. Michael Jackson was listed in it. But they said the reason he actually said on an interview when Michael
And it
Jackson was
was like the
alive.
one where he said, "I went over to save him."
Yeah, there was an interview,
I've seen that on
and he
TikTok.
said, "I only built Neverland to save the kids from Jeffrey Epstein's island."
Mm, I mean,
Supposedly, it's supposedly he'd go over to the island and have these little parties, whatever they were all going on about.
mm,
But thing is, funny enough, is I didn't even know who Jeffrey Epstein were because the only reason I've actually looked into it is because I've been seeing these videos pop up of teenage moms, know it like 19, having an 8-year-old kid. Because it'll be a woman, a mother, 19-year-old. She'll be dancing. A daughter will be sat next to her or stood next to her, copying the dance moves, and it'll say 19 above her head, and it'll say 8-year-old or whatever on top of her head, and it'll show you an AI video of Jeffrey Epstein dancing, like doing all these little like moves that obviously AI can only do. And I was
mm.
thinking, I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Why is this a trend all of a sudden? And then I looked into it. Obviously, if you don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is, Google it because that's what I had to do. Supposedly, there's rumors that he used to organize sex trafficking rings,
Yeah.
but a lot of people said he didn't do that. He just abused young girls and got them pregnant on purpose.
Well, not just him. Just look on the
Oh yeah,
news.
yeah,
Prince Andrew,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
he was one that was apparently always there giving Epstein private information about the UK. So obviously, I mean, if you don't know, I mean, people said we live under rocks. If you don't know who they are, then just watch the news. I mean, I know I'm like
I mean,
said
the
that,
news. I don't always trust the news because
yeah.
the news will only tell you so many things. Like no one's talking about the Ukraine war happening right now. A lot of people say it's still happening,
Mm,
but no one's talking about it now. So most people think it's ended. But
um,
before we go off topic, basically, they're saying that obviously the one thing about Michael Jackson is they said that he was going over there, pardon me, and he was bringing other, pardon me, kids to Neverland before they got assaulted. But when I've obviously looked into it a bit more and obviously got videos up and people that actually do the research and then do videos about it, they've actually said that Michael Jackson got accused wrongly for it, and he was trying to save the kids, and look how he got trapped.
mm.
He got treated like he was the one that had the problem, and not all the other ones, like the proper people that would do that on a day-to-day basis.
Can I just jump in for a second? All these, right? I agree. All these people that have gone over, they need they need to face the law. The thing is,
Yeah, yeah.
though, I've seen stuff on Facebook of one person that apparently went over, and when I try and process this, it doesn't make sense.
Right, go on then.
Apparently, Stephen Hawkins went over. Every time I go on Facebook,
He probably got a virus. So he had to go to a different country to get it sorted.
I'm just saying, is it obviously with AI? There's pictures of him on a sun lounger with two women inside of him in bikinis and that. Like, obviously, the face is all blurred out, but it's the case of. Are people just using AI to say, "Oh, these so many people went over," or did these people actually went over?
Well,
This is
I
what you
think
need
I
to
think
know.
I think AI was obviously involved with it because you said on the last podcast we did together that they were doing it on Twitter, weren't they?
Mm, yeah.
With Twitter, or yeah, with it, yeah. So, but thing is, I don't. I can. Some people will tell it's AI, and if I can't decide, if I see videos of like people being over there, some people will go, "It's AI." Do the Google. Some people use even if they try and trick you. what I've learned is take a screenshot of it, go on Google and see if it's real.
Mm.
And if there's multiple images of the same images popping up, then you know it's real.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of that, but that's what I'll do. But I don't believe he went over. I mean, I don't. You know, I mean,
I know people in wheelchairs can fly across
oh yeah,
countries and everything and
obviously.
that lot, but the thing is, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he'll have gone over. If he did, then he died a very happy man, I will admit. But thing is, before obviously to think about that, when I did some research about it, and I actually had help researching this as well. Someone actually said that he was taking young girls, and soon as their bodies were like had their first cycle, and he supposedly said, right, how many cycles have you had? Okay, well, if you've had that many, your body's ready to like what do you call it, repopulate.
Yeah.
And that was it. And obviously, I mean, there's people out there that's been 16, all their teenage life has now been wasted because they've gone over there, and they're like, oh, what you doing? And next minute he's done something to these lasses, they got caught, and obviously they've been caught pregnant.
Mm. It obviously is wrong, and I do think the people that went over there do need to
I mean,
face justice. They really do.
there's rumors that he's still alive as well. But when I
Uh,
googled it, he died. He died a couple like years ago.
yeah.
But supposedly they found him living under a new name, under a new religion. He's got literally disguised himself up and everything. And when they've done face by face, like side by
Mm.
side face recognition, they've said it's him. But the government's not doing no about it. They were quickly to shoot Bin Laden though when they found out where he were, but but they're not putting this person down
Yeah,
behind bars.
because half the Labour government was over there. That's why. We've seen half the people resign because they were buddy buddies with him. That's why. That's why government's not doing out.
You know, I mean, they were all right to shoot Bin Laden when he went. Like, where do you live, Bin Laden? Oh, that's your address, is it? Good. You know, next minute, what's that?
Exactly.
But now the government are pathetic. Now the government literally are that
Oh,
weak
dear, man.
that they need someone in who can literally not like I said to you ages ago about Donald Trump. He sent a missile over to a country on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
People, we want to spend time with our families, open our presents. What do you want to do, Donald Trump? I just want to send a nuke over to somebody, a
Yeah.
missile in it. Just send a
That
missile over. You know, that's my present to them. It's like, really?
everyone's opening presents. He's like, Merry Christmas, big red button. Boom. What would that for? Got bored. Christmas dinner's cooking, so I thought I'd just send a quick missile just to say hello. Like, what? Okay. Nutter. Fair enough. Imagine that. If anyone gets bored, just send missiles. Oh, yeah. Freaking heck, I'm going to start building a bunker then. Freaking heck. Go on,
If we had
then.
that power, if we had that power, I'd just be
No.
like,
We would.
I should never get bored because if I get bored, just go.
You sat there. Why are you staring at the button? I wonder how many times I can press that before I run out of missiles. You're there. I've got a stopwatch. Timer. 10 minutes. How many missiles did I send?
That'd be a YouTube video of that. How many times did I press this button before I annihilate myself?
Yeah.
One. Where's that? Iraq's just gone. Right. Where's that one gone to? The North Pole. Right, well, looks like Christmas is cancelled then.
It would be. How many missiles can I send within a minute? Go!
It'd be like 4th of July all over again.
It would be, man. Anyway, go on.
You know. But anyway, so to round this topic up, obviously with him doing what he's like, obviously, we'll say grooming children because he technically did groom them. Basically, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on it? Like, do you think the government should be doing something about him? Do you think he's better off being 6 feet under? Do you think that? Do you think that most of these actors, because I can't remember all of them, but some of them have been a lot more than I've said, have been caught on it. And I mean, I've been listening to the names. I was like, what? He was part of it? No, he can't have been.
What I think needs to happen, because I did hear these other people talk about it. Apparently, sometimes people went over to the island just to party, and they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, they're getting blamed because they're on the island.
yeah. So
I'm saying they're getting blamed because they were there.
what I think they need to do is simple fact. They need to find out whoever was on the island to start off with. No AI, no shit like that. Find out everyone who was on that island. Right, this is what all governments need to do, not just ours, the US and everything. They need to find out who was on that island, put it in two categories. These
Yeah.
people over here didn't do anything wrong. They were just there to party. These people over here had sex with underage girls, rape, whatever. And these people over here need to be punished by, they need to face the law. That's what I think they need to do. The people that were just on the island to party, I also do think they need to face a bit of justice, because if you're on the island, there is a 50-50 chance you would have known or seen what's
Yeah.
happened. So I think they need to face a bit of justice. Like these people, jail time, stuff like that.
Well, saying about that though, right? And this is what I've just remembered about one of the details I missed out. Most you probably would have seen this because I mean, be honest. I share any GTA 5 videos we see. I send them to you, don't
Yeah,
I?
yeah,
Or
true.
you do send to me.
Literally,
Well,
our
supposedly,
TikTok messages is just like videos of glitches and stuff like that. It's mad, literally. It really is.
best ways to do heists, best way to do heists and everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know the Kaya Perico. So exact replica of Jeffrey Epstein's island. He's got his own runway and everything.
Mm,
I saw it and I didn't believe it at first. I was like, it's just fucking rumours, isn't it? But then there's a guy that I follow on TikTok and he's not English, but he wears an anonymous, like a Guy Fawkes mask,
yeah.
right? Because he don't want to show his face, obviously, for obvious reasons. He don't want to be. Because what he does is he Googles a lot of stuff and he goes on to, he uses websites that you're not allowed to see, but he doesn't. But he blurs them out so no one knows what he's doing, like what they are. So he can't legally get himself locked up for it.
Yeah.
And they actually said they actually got images of Jeffrey Epstein's island and built Cayo Perico, changed a few bits of it, but they said, but the party bit is exactly the same. You go to that little circle where the DJ is. You're there having a good time, just dancing around. It's like, yeah, best day of my life. Behind the gates, that's where all the crime and the sexual assault was going off. So so that when we play Kaya Perico and the guards stop you and they just chin you with a gun and then chuck you back to the party, and if you get caught so many times, they
They
ship you back
get you
to
off,
Los
yeah.
Santos. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. You had guards walking around, people who were obviously working for him. Any tourists come snooping round, don't kill them, just threaten them to leave. Brute force if you need to. If they carry on snooping round, that were it. But they don't. But no tourists snoop round because they just thought, oh, an island where we can party, unlimited booze. Huh? What's not to love?
Wow. That is
Then,
something I never
then
knew.
But then the underage girls and all these underage kids that have been mistreated over there, they go, oh, there's a kid part over there. While your parents have some adult time, you can go enjoy some kid time, in the ball pit or in the arcades or whatever, right? No, they weren't going over there to play games and have a good time as a kid. They were going over there to get trafficked.
Mm.
And the parents, adults, didn't care. They were like, "Oh, my kids are all right." Didn't realize it was a big thing until they realized, you're 13-year-old, right? How come you're pregnant? And then it's too
Exactly.
late. Then that back then because you know this government, you need to report it when it happens. But we can't do it until someone gets stabbed. Until you're bleeding out on the floor, we can't arrest anybody.
Yeah, Zach. That's the whole point with the police. They don't do it now.
I know someone who recently had to call the police. We're not going to go into no names. Keep them off
Yeah,
saying not
obviously we don't mention names here.
anonymous. But she had to call them for her son for some kind of abuse, bullying type thing, and supposedly, to cut a long story short, they was trying to chase him home so they could him, right? He luckily got home. No things are out. But the police got called. They looked around the area where it happened for CCTV cameras because the people wearing balaclavas and most people around here, which I'm very shocked about, have got fake cameras. So it's just a dud to scare people off. Can't get no footage, so we can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
was like, I left a comment saying that's why no one phoned the police, and most people, especially around my area and your area, like to get things done by themselves.
Yeah,
But anyway, so like I said, we got off a little bit
just a
off
bit.
topic there. Second topic is kind of a short one. Is they're making some. This is like a light-hearted. This kind of light-hearted one.
Good, we need one.
They're making a lot of video games, right, off of movies. So they're doing. So they did the Indiana Jones one a couple of years ago. I think well last year, weren't it, or year before?
Yeah.
But they made that one, and obviously I ain't played it yet. I do want to
Mm,
play it, but I've heard I've heard bad things about it, so I don't want to risk it if it's crap. But they're making a new James Bond game and a new John Wick game, but before people are like but I've heard a bad thing about it.
what?
They're about not using the same voice actors. So if the character looks like John Wick, which is Keanu Reeves, they're not going to use. They're not about not using him as the voice actor. They're not about using his lines from the films to make him speak.
I mean, okay, I get. I don't know. Will he get paid for them using his
Oh
lines
no,
though?
no. It's like you. It's like me recording you now, and you're saying, "Hello, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a game video of I don't know, Little Nightmares, whatever, or that other game we're playing, that Reanimal, whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called, right? And then me putting you on a game and you being like a random event that'll pop up. Like if you go online, they'll see a video of you talking about it, like they do on GTA 5. You can get like Life Invader up, can't you? Which is
yeah.
like Facebook. It's like me putting you on a game and just having a clip of you on that game, but because you haven't done no work, apart from just saying those lines, I could have nicked that from any video that you've said and just plastered you on there and gone, we don't need to get paid because he hadn't technically done anything. I've just gone on the internet and there's loads of videos where he's gone, hello guys, welcome back to my channel again.
Right.
So
No.
that's what the argument is. They're saying that if they're using if they're using actors like John Wick, for instance,
Yeah.
pardon me, but they're not using it. They're not using Keanu Reeves to talk and say what he'd say if he was doing the film. They're saying that they're just using his lines from the film, which I get it. It kind of can be all right, but at the same
Mm.
time, I want. If it was me, I'd want paying
Yeah. Exactly.
because you're using me. I mean, I've heard that they are. He's doing the. Go on. I've heard he's using the motion capture,
Yeah.
but but that's it. It's like other other video game characters. They have that suit on with the
Mm.
dots all over them, so they can get the movements of the people and everything like that. So they can go like that, and they can get it moving as smooth as possible. But supposing they're not using his lines. They're
Mm.
just gonna use his lines from the film, not giving him any other lines.
Yeah. I got me. That's a bit wrong. That.
And I found out something else, which might be a bit of a shock to you, because I know you like this type of person as well. But Chucky, right? Everyone knows the old school Chucky is Brad Dourif, who did the voice of Chucky.
Yeah.
I found out today this person's died. Not he didn't die today, I don't think, but he died before. He actually was the guy who was moving the mouth.
Oh, well.
So I thought the voice actor of Chucky would have put like a thing on so that so when he talks, the
Yeah.
animatronic will move his mouth. No.
Oh, oh.
Basically, all they did is got a script and gone, right, yeah, I'm going to kill you, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, bitch this, and read the script off. The other guy just gone, and they've got wires attaching it to the
Yeah,
jaw, and
so, yeah.
the doll will just be going.
Oh, my God.
I was like, wow, that guy must have had an easy career.
well, it's just sitting there going, ah.
It's like you miming. It's like imagine me miming you going, you don't need to talk.
No, you don't.
Just get you off screen, reading and me miming, and then getting like that's what they do. I mean, AI. I mean, I don't know about this one. I've seen this one. AI is technically got that realistic now. You can change your on-screen avatar whenever you want. Literally, you could be sat here going like this with your
Yeah.
hand waving, but then you just press a button. So on one side you're doing this as you are
Yeah.
right now. On the other screen, you could be an anime girl.
I've actually seen people do that on
Yeah,
TikTok. You
yeah.
know, they get it's like a webcam, but it's like a dog or a cat or whatever. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Someone actually thought Jason Statham was doing live because he was sat there live and he's going. Yes, I am the real Jason Statham. I'm like, you don't sound like him though. But then actually found out it was actually an AI video of someone sat there pretending to be him, but the AI just swapped his face with his face.
Wow, that's mad. That is seriously
So
mad.
all for these, I mean, Tom Cruise. I mean, this tied into the topic about not using the faces. Tom Cruise, right? Obviously, everyone knows who Tom Cruise is.
Yeah, obviously.
He's done his final Mission Impossible film, hasn't he?
Yeah,
The fight is it Final Reckoning or something like that,
something
or
like that.
Reckoning, something like that, right? I haven't I've seen a few of them. I haven't seen the new one yet because after a bit it's just the same old stuff, isn't it? Same old franchise, same
Mm.
new movie, same stuff, different story, but it's all the same. It's like Fast and Furious. It's all the same, you
Yeah,
know.
after a while, yeah.
After a while, it's just the same. So, but they're on about saying that he's going to do three more movies, but it's all going to be AI. And Tom Cruise is going, I don't want that to happen. But Tom Cruise has already can't do about it because there's loads of videos out there of this AI Tom Cruise talking like it's him. Literally
Ye-
sat there going, "Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm the American actor. I can fly planes. I've got this. I can do this. I'm a this. I'm a that." And he's like, and I'm proud to announce you that I'm doing another film called I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever film he wants to make. And AI is just talking like it's a real person. And he's got the facial features. He's got you can tell his voice changes.
mm.
So so you can tell it's a real person. It's like, how are you getting away with that? But even like popular people like Ariana Grande and, is it Matt? I think other one who, I forgot his name now. He's played Luke Skywalker in Star Wars.
Um. Uh. Mark. Is it?
Mark Hamill or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
even got an AI about him.
Really?
Yeah, he sat there. He's like, I'm going to be returning in the new Star Wars series. No, you're not, because you're dead in the film.
Exactly.
Unless you return as a ghost, then crack on with it. But there's no story in Star Wars where you fit because the newest Star Wars stuff's coming out, which will be in April, I think, is the Darth Maul series.
I'm looking forward to that actually.
Well, I've heard it's what do you call it? Animated, like the
Oh,
Clone Wars
might
series
not watch
were.
it then.
Don't wait for it. Ah, can't be asked now.
Nah, I'm not big. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but when they start animating it, it's just like
I mean, I
no.
will probably give it a watch to see what it's like. I mean, I didn't know about this, but a lot of grown men, which I've never even watched anything like this. But according to local surveys, more grown men, adult, well, between 20 and 30, are watching anime.
Fair enough. I
And
mean,
anime can go. I mean, people say Dragon Ball Z is quite like anime because it's the same type of style
yeah.
of cartoon. So if that's anime, I didn't. Last time I watched Dragon Ball Z, I was a kid.
Oof, God, I can't remember last time I watched it.
When I was a kid, that's the last time I watched it. When I was a kid, and I must have been about what 8, 9 year old when I watched that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, now I'm older. It's not going to make a difference. I'm not going to. I won't go back there and go. I mean, I'll probably see it on YouTube or TikTok and go. I remember that. I watched that when
Yeah.
I was a kid. I'm not going to sit there and go. I need to find every episode and rewatch it.
Nah, fuck that. There's some.
Time's gone.
Yeah.
The past is in the past for a
It's
reason.
lived its
Let's move
course.
on.
Yeah, it's lived its course. Deal with it.
So
Nah,
like,
man.
yeah, lived its course. I mean, what we're going to be doing? You know, Kieran, you're 108-year-old. When you're going to die? When I've watched every episode.
That's it. I'm finally finished.
Flat,
That's it.
flat, ain't it? I finally finished. Oh, come back. Hey, new series comes tomorrow. Bollocks.
That's it. I'm finished. I can die now. New series tomorrow. Okay, keep going. There's like, come on, come on. There's 5 more
Like,
episodes.
nurse, get me some monster. I need that. You know, take a sip of that. Right, I'm ready to fight to go 30 more years.
Mate, you just didn't that. If that was to kill you faster.
Probably would, huh?
But
Probably
anyway,
would.
carry on with your next topic, my friend.
But yeah, so next top. So the topic then that is obviously games. What do you think? Do you think they should pay the actor, or do you think they should not use his lines but give him lines to say? So it seems more original.
I think when they do stuff like when they turn games into films or films into games, whatever, they need to
Yeah,
get the original voice actors and get them to do the scripts, which obviously, which will give them the money, and that's what I think. When they've
well they did.
turned
Yeah,
games into films and they've used different actors or actresses, you're just like you're waiting for them to on the game. They're like, "Howdy, partner, how are you?" On the game, they're like, "Good evening, sir."
well,
What?
it's like on Lego Star Wars. I mean, I'm a big fan of Lego games, and I will, and I'll, Lego Star Wars. I played the Skywalker saga, and these ones are talking. So it's like
Mm,
watching a Lego version of the Star Wars films,
yeah.
but they're not using the actors that did the films.
Mm,
They're using the actors from the animated shows.
mm,
So when you hear Obi-Wan Kenobi talk, it's like you said, very posh, like "Hello there, Anakin." On the other one, it's like "Hello there, Anakin." It's like, why are you saying it different? I
yeah.
can tell. I can tell for start. Only thing that sounds the same is Darth Vader.
Mm,
Darth Vader's the only one that sounds the same because he sounds the same with obviously with his voice changer and that lot.
obviously,
Anyone can sound like Darth Vader if you tweak it enough.
definitely.
Well, so yeah, so you think they should keep the original actors in the games if they're making a film based if they're making a game based on a film?
Yeah, or other way around, or if they're making a game off a film off game, keep the original actors because that's what I mean. Some people watch shows or play games because certain actors are in it and actresses. So
Yeah,
I think if they turn it into a game or a film, get the original people in it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, it's probably just a rumor.
Mm,
But we don't know that. I mean, I'll
yeah.
probably play John Wick when it comes out because I'm a big fan of John. I mean, I've watched John Wick 1, 2, 3, and 4. But number 4, I must have watched that like 5 times after it first came out because it was just so
Wow.
good. No, number 3, I was a bit like, Number 2, I was a bit like, same as number 1, I get a bit, but he ain't killed the dog. But the reason why number 1 is a good film, I don't say this for bad reasons, but it's the bit that I don't like the most is on number 1 they kill the puppet.
Mm,
I think they snap its neck or
ooh.
something like that, and I'm just like, you kill. This has all started because they killed your dog, and I understand that. If you're an animal
Yeah.
lover, you're gonna go out and call. It's just like killing your kid, isn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you haven't got a kid with someone, but you've got a puppy, that puppy, depending on you to look after it, it's kind of like a baby. It's like kind of like a kid, in other words. But it's like, but if anybody, I thought I looked at it, I'm like, I think about it. I'm like, this all started from from someone killing your dog, and then you went and then did the same to them. But now you just go around killing people, and you ain't got a dog anymore. So where are you gonna draw the line?
Exactly.
It's like if I killed your dog, you'd come back and kill me, and you successfully
No,
killed me. That'd
slow
be it.
torture you.
Well, yeah, but you kill me anyway, right?
No, I
Or
wouldn't. I'd
vice
just keep
versa.
torturing you.
Yeah, but then after I'm dead, where's the line gonna go? You're not gonna make 3 more films and go, yeah, I'm gonna carry on killing people because I've got the taste for it now.
Some do.
Yeah, but John Wick, I don't know. Well, I might be wrong, but when I've seen the films, they're not connected.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to come up with some. I don't know.
But anyway, so yeah, so I mean, I think number 3 and 4 were kind of connected a bit because I don't remember watching all the way through number 3. So when I watched number 4, I'm like, when did he die? Why is he dead? Why is she dead? So I need to probably rewatch them again. Rather that, or I've just forgot about it completely. And I'm like, you're not relevant to me at this moment. But so yeah, so the next one, and this one might have a lot of people debating about this.
Oh God, here we go.
And I don't know if you know this about this, Lee, but you probably will know who this person is. But a couple of, I think it was last year, I think it were, Bonnie Blue got
Oh
arrested.
God, here we fucking go.
Bonnie Blue got arrested
I bet she
because
loved
she
it.
was in a, you what?
I bet she loved it.
Well, she got arrested because she was doing this tour on her bang bus.
Right. What
And she
kind of
went
tour is
somewhere,
this?
right? And she went, well, obviously, bang bus.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
More
an OnlyFans slash uh, porn actress, right?
slag.
But she,
Sorry, I got rid of that cough.
yeah, 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 it's a bit louder.
Slag.
Yeah, so she did this tour called Bang, but she came to Sheffield. She came to drink all over, and some people in Sheffield even took turns on her.
Hmm.
I was like, I'm not even. I literally said we're outside the University of Sheffield. When's that? What date is that? Blah 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 blah. Right, I'm not. I am keeping my distance way away from there around them few days.
Yeah,
Literally,
don't
I did
blame
not leave the house. I did not leave the house because I didn't want to be. I didn't want her to. Because there were people supposedly being lined up, and there were people there saying, "Oh, you want to have a couple of minutes for one of your bloke? Get in this line if you want to, And most men would be like, sex on a plate, yeah. But this time, right? I'll tell you the reason why I'm talking about her. She got arrested, right, for doing it. I think it was Dubai. I think she got arrested in because some countries you can't do it at
it.
like in
Yeah,
public. You have to do it in like the comfort of your own home, which I,
yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
You don't.
Complete.
You shouldn't be going outside sharing
You don't
sharing
want to
your
be
stuff.
walking down the streets going, "Oh, it's a lovely." I own that field, you dirty bitch.
I've don't get me wrong. When I've been younger, I've walked past like to come and like meet you and that lot, and I've walked past and I've seen a few people in the bush. And I'm like, yeah, you're not going in there to have a picnic, are you? You're going in there to do something else, dirty
Oh,
bastards.
fuck that one.
I mean, even people do it anywhere this day and age. But
That's fucking wrong, man.
she got arrested for doing it in outside, even though the bus had curtains on it. Because I've seen the video footage of her getting arrested, so this is the reason why I know about it. They had curtains. Now
Oh, for
she's
God.
come back
Oh, for God's
saying she's
sake.
pregnant, and she
Well,
had 400 men. And that's that. And she went and she did a video saying, "I'm doing a. This is a. I forgot what was that. Like a so much like a campaign or something. I'm spitting my conception out, and I'm going to have 400 men do me, and I'm going to let them all breed me, and the lucky person will make me get me pregnant." The dad doesn't even. The dad, who actually has been confirmed to be the dad, the dad to her baby doesn't want nothing to do with it because she had 400 men inside her. And he went, how do you know it's me? How do you know it's not that person? Or how do you know it's not someone else? She went, the DNA match is yours. How do you know it's mine though? You've had 400 men in you. You've had one man do you. Then he's finished. Then before you've had time to even recover, you've had another man inside you. Done. Then before you've had time to recover from him, you've had another man inside you. Literally, it's like literally 1, 2, 3. Literally, they've literally had. Literally, she's had to lay there and have 400 men take advantage. I'm not being funny, but I'd need time to recover if that were me. I'd be like, listen, can I just rest a bit?
I've got nothing. That I've got no. If you were asking for my opinion, I have got nothing. There is nothing I can add to that. Who wakes up in the morning and goes, I've got naught to do today. You know what? I'm going to buy a bus and get people to fuck me on it. Who wakes up and thinks that?
No, the main person is who's going to wake up and think, I'm a porn star or a OnlyFans model or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to spit my conception out and get some random guy to breed me because I think I want a kid now. No, you have a kid when you want to settle down with somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least try and settle down with somebody. At least try and find the right person to go. You know what? We have chemistry. We have a good connection. You're a family man, or yeah, okay. You've got good finance, and yeah, you got you're financially stable, right? Don't have a kid then. That's what you settle down and you have a stable thing.
She's off a frigging rocker, seriously.
Literally, I know, right, for a fact, that kid it's literally, it's only a bunch of cells at the minute,
Yeah.
right? It's nothing at the minute.
Mm.
It hasn't even got a heartbeat yet, right? And they're ripping the piss out of it already. Which I don't, I'm 50-50 about it because every baby's innocent. You don't know what your mom's done or dad's done for them to create this life.
Mm.
I mean, I didn't know Justin Bieber's mum was sexually assaulted, and that's how Justin Bieber was born.
I never knew that.
Neither did I, but I found that out, right? So a lot of people, and this has come from females. A lot of people have said, "Oh, I know." They're like, even family members have said this. They went, "Every kid is innocent
Yeah.
because you're being born into this life, and you don't know who your parents are till you are born." Right? You don't know who your parents or guardian is until you are born.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to be born into a wealthy family. You don't know if you're going to be born into a poor family. You don't know if you're going to be born into an average family. So you're just coming in there and you're going to live life and think life is all sunshine and rainbows. When that kid gets to a certain age and he finds out her mom was taking 400,000 people's cocks in her, that kid's going to probably feel slightly embarrassed and go, "Why am I here?"
Mm.
Or if it's as messed up as the mother, he'll probably go, "How do I do that?"
Exactly.
I mean, the worst thing is, right? I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, every parent and everyone has their opinion, but Bonnie Blue's parents are proud of her and they are promoting her. So imagine you going onto a site where you can do adult stuff and your mum sits there and goes, "I think it's all right. I mean, Lee's no all painting, but I support him."
I feel
I mean,
sick just thinking about it.
exactly. Most parents would go, "You ain't showing your boy off on the internet. That's for pride. That's for your own thing. Wait until you meet a boyfriend and then do that stuff. Don't plaster your nude pictures of you wearing next to nothing all over the internet." My mum and dad would be furious. Sure, your mum would be furious. I think any parent would be furious if their daughter's doing it. But the thing is, though, she's not even literally. How old do you think she is?
I'd probably say about in the like late 20s, early 30s, something like that.
She's in her 20s. She's younger than us.
man. Just
Literally, she's probably a few years behind us, and she's a millionaire just from doing what she's doing. And I'm thinking, okay, I mean, fair enough. You make your money. That's why a lot of young girls are doing this now, because you're telling young lasses just to get everything out on camera, and you'll make a quick buck. But men don't get that. You know, more. I mean, I'm not saying men should do it. I'm not saying, I'm not saying anything
you know what I mean?
where, where it should be thingy, but you don't go up to a man and go, get your bits out, you'll get loads of money for it.
No.
No. But as soon as a woman gets a bits out, oi, you know, pervy old men start getting the wallets out and start getting Viagra out.
Her vagina must be like a fucking tunnel. Seriously. Need somewhere to park my car, love, up on your leg. It must be some like that, man.
That's the park of legs. There's a sign there. 2 hours, I've got to pay you. You've got to pay me for you for 2 hours.
And then just park your car in there, walk up, it'd be safe. Nah, man.
It's probably got numerous cars up there.
Nah.
But to be honest though, I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone deserves to. I feel, I don't feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the kid.
Yeah.
Because that kid's gonna grow up, and in its infant and toddler years, it's gonna think it's got the best loving family, gets everything it wants. It's gonna grow up not knowing what sexual stuff is at all. It's gonna live an innocent life. As soon as that person goes to school, unless she decides to homeschool it, but that kid's gonna find out eventually what its mom's done.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna wake up and go, gonna go into a room one day and go,
Mom, why are you
Mommy,
slash?
why is this? Yeah, why are they calling you a cum bucket? What's one of those? And then she'll just. I mean, if she's got any sense, she'll try and shield the kid from that.
Yeah, but
But
some
the
people
internet,
don't. It's mad that. I mean, I can't even say it because it's daft that it's like you doing all this stuff. You're putting yourself out on the internet. Not even just. I'm not on about OnlyFans. I'm on about everyone in general. You and me in general.
yeah.
Obviously you've got a kid. So obviously when it gets to stage, if your kid watches you, it's not going to be like, oh, okay, my dad did that on YouTube. You're not going to be embarrassed. But you go on, your kid, Mom, Dad, what did you do when you? Well, love, what I did is I whipped my tits out and let the people jerk all over it. That's how you got a private school. What? You told me you were a banker. No, sorry. What I meant to say is I wank people off. The kid's gonna be horrified.
But technically, she was actually a sperm bank because she was taking deposits.
Exactly. I'm just saying. If you are gonna do this thing, stop thinking about yourself for a minute and think that how's your family gonna feel. And if you have a family, how are they gonna feel? Your son's got to go out there, or daughter's got to go out there. So that was your mum last night. You know what I mean? The good thing is like
I mean, imagine that though. The kid starts trash talking. And start like obviously when we used to trash talk people on Xbox. Fuck your mum and all that lot.
Yeah.
Kid will say that. Fuck your mum. I can't fuck mum. I can't fuck my mum, but I fucked yours though.
Yeah, innit? Fuck
That's
your
never
mum.
been an
I did
argument
last
because she's not that
night.
many. It's when the people. Obviously, when we used to trash, like when people used to trash talk us on Xbox 360, he's like, "Oh, I did your mum last night. Oh, did you?" But that's going to be real life for that kid.
Yeah,
What did you
exactly.
do last night then? What did you do last night then? Did you know? Yeah, you come round, but you disappeared. Yeah, I did your mum.
And then,
Like, I don't know what I'd do. Unless she brainwashes that kid to think it's normal. If it's a girl, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, because obviously it's just a mixture of cells at the minute. But if that's a girl, she's gonna probably brainwash that girl and go, yeah, it's normal when you get to a certain age. If anyone talks bad about me, don't listen to them, and then you get to a certain age, you can live on my legacy. If it's a boy, don't know. The boy might be a male version of her.
Is she actually pregnant, or is this some kind of
She
stunt
did.
that
She
she's
she did
doing?
it. She was doing a. She did a video where she was sat somewhere and there was loads of men behind her in balaclavas with their shirt off, and she said, "I'm not pregnant yet, but I'm going to spit my contraception out right now when I do my 400. When I do my 400 summit challenge, I can't remember, she called it like a certain name, which when I think it was called like 400. I can't remember now, but yeah, 400 stud or something, I think it was called. And she was going to hand, she went, I'm only needing strong men to come and breed me. And then a couple of days later, I think it were, there were a video posted saying that she just got the test out and she went, I'm indeed pregnant. She's going like this way. And she went, I'm indeed pregnant. It's got actually the
Yeah,
positive signs. She was using a clear blue, which told us she were.
yeah, fuck,
So
man.
she must have been ovulating when she did that 400 challenge, unless someone's got super sperm and she's just gone and it takes days to do that. I mean, if you go on Google, it does confirm she is, but
Yeah.
she's using that fame as a stunt for a business because she's literally selling her body as a business.
Mm.
So she's basically, I don't know. I mean, I've asked a few women who I know, and they've said that if that's what they had to do, that baby will be having so many men in its life before it's even born.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's already had 400 men before one of them even conceived her.
Yeah, man. It's messed up.
I mean, I know every woman and every boy has got a past, and you may have slept with 2 or 3 people, maybe even 8 people, maybe even 9 people. But if I was going on a dating site and this girl went to me, oh, how many boys you slept with? And I'm like, oh, I've slept with about 8, 9 people. What about you? Oh, 400. I'd be like, nah, I'm going.
Yeah,
There'd be
exactly.
no date two. The date one would be ended. You know, if I date someone, I get to know them first and talk about natural basic stuff like, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Got any kids? Oh, yeah, oh, great, yeah, yeah. You know, live at home with your parents still, or do you? Oh, you live on your own. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. You know, and then it's like, oh, what's your favorite color? You know, I ask them. I don't ask them the body count until at least a few dates in,
Yeah, until you actually
or
know you like
maybe,
this person.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
I know,
like,
yeah,
hi,
yeah,
how many people have you fucked?
yeah.
Tell
Isn't
me.
it? It's like, oh, my name's blah 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 blah. How are you? Yeah, I'm yeah, I'm the same age. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, what's your interest? How many people you fuck first?
Yeah, exactly. But like,
You
oh,
know, it's
tell
like
me.
feels like you're interrogating them like The Walking Dead. How many walks have you killed? How many people have you killed? Why?
Uh.
You know, I've only had sex once. Why? You shit or something.
I've got a fucking bucket, love. It's like,
Last
what for
person who went
one,
in.
man? Well, how fucking big was he?
It's like, well, if he went in and he's been missing since, I'm like. I'm not sending a search party to go and rescue him. He's not. He's not. I'm not. He's not pulling on my rope. He might get covered in something.
Put a plank across your arse so you don't fall in.
Oh, it's like hello. Hello. Shouting at
Anyway,
him. What's your name? Tony. Fuck you.
I remember that. Oh, God. Yeah.
You know. I'll toss this rope down. It's not big enough. Fucking hell, how deep is it? Has he got no trust or something? Love? What's going on?
We've got on subject.
No, it's not. It's same. That same subject.
Yeah,
That
it's
same
true.
subject. Same subject. But yeah. So your thoughts to wrap up this. What do you think? I think
Um,
it's just, I think the kid's gonna not gonna when the kid gets older, his life will just be like tortured by people who know what she's done for a living.
my honest opinion, I don't know what she's thinking of. I really don't. I mean, I mean, obviously, we have said this before, we don't like to judge people, but
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
it's a case of I don't know what she's thinking. I mean, what makes someone wake up? You know what? I'm gonna have sex with 400 people, and hopefully one of them gets pregnant. It's like, who wakes up and thinks that? Are
I mean, I
we
know there's
living in that generation now that that's a
yeah.
normal thing to think? Because it's
I
not.
mean, changing the subject slightly. I once was speaking to someone, and this is no way for any man or woman to. This is the quickest way to scare someone off, right? But I had a girl once. I was talking to her, and it was just face to face, as you do, because I don't really trust that online dating crap. Because you could be talking to a girl, but it could be a man behind the camera, you know, catfishing and that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I'd rather meet someone. I'd rather go to a pub, have no intentions of meeting someone, but then actually meeting someone. Just general talk like, "Oh, what you drinking, love? Want me to buy you one?" Simple gestures gets the conversation going, right? See me, I'm eating the old-fashioned way, right?
Yeah.
So I'd go to a pub and I'd speak to someone. I was speaking to this girl ages ago, and she just started off asking questions like, "Oh, how are you? What's your name?
Yeah.
Good. Or what you drink? Off to buy her. I bought her 2 drinks. I'm like, oh, what you drinking? Okay, fair enough. Buy another drink. And she went, oh, come and sit with me. I'm on my own. So I was like, oh, fair enough then. One thing that she said that made me want to walk out that pub, and I had to lie and say, you know what, love. I've got a phone call. I had to go because I didn't know what else to say at the moment. She went, "Oh yeah, I'm wanting a kid eventually." I'm like, "Oh, that's good then." I'm like, obviously, I told her that I've got a son, and she went, "Oh, okay." She went, "Yeah, well, if we were to do the deed, I'd probably get caught on the first day because I'm easily fertile. I'm highly fertile, and when I've told people that they only want to use condoms, but I think I'd get caught on the first time. Not being funny." But if you're going to do that and get caught on the first time, I'm not surprised they're wearing condoms.
I know. I know.
That's the biggest thing for a woman to say. Oh yeah, I'm easily fertile. I'm highly fertile. You put that in me. You don't even have to do. You don't even have to do. Oh, as soon as it goes in, I'm pregnant. So that's like right. It's in a bit.
Yeah. And my headset's starting to need to find it.
Even if I don't know why a woman would want to say it, especially Bonnie Blue. Now she's had a kid. Jesus Christ, like yeah, I've got a kid now. I won't even touch Bonnie Blue even if she's the last woman on earth.
No, I won't.
If she was the last woman on earth and she went, right, me and you got to what do you call it, repopulate the earth.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, not with you, I'm not. I'd rather fucking die alone.
It's either you we repopulate the earth together or we die. Oh well, fuck it. I'm right with that. What repopulated? Nope, dying.
It's like, but you'll have urges.
Yeah. What is it,
I
Mrs.
have this.
Potman and her 5 lovely daughters?
Yeah. I have no. I don't know. I don't know. I've got a pound of 5 sisters. But okay.
Well, whatever. Don't
It's
really matter.
like
It's all the
it's
same.
like I'm like I've got my hand. I'm okay with that.
No.
It's not gonna feel as soft as me. You're not soft though. You're just fucking hollow.
No. There's not feel as
You're
soft
like
as me, bitch. Can you still fucking get wet after all the people you've done?
he's even touching the sides.
Yeah, exactly. But is it just a freaking hole? Like, you're there going, she's there going, I can feel nothing. Love, if I park a double decker up there, will you feel that? Maybe. Park a double decker up. No, still nothing. It's like, fuck it, you're hopeless. Man, a bit off subject there, but yeah. Anyway, get on with your next subject before
So
this.
my next topic is actually not even it's actually a story that
Ooh.
someone's actually told me, and it's actually supposed to be a true story.
Oh,
So
let's
so
sit back
basically,
then.
that's it. So should be. I mean, half this stuff it's based on a true story, but half it's fake. They add bits into it just to make the entertainment part of it. But yeah, so this is
Pardon me.
a story that someone's told me. Her name's called Libby. So Libby wants me to give her a shout out for this. So Libby said that she was going in the she was coming home from work, and she had a long day at work, and she parked her car on, I don't know if it was, I think she said the third floor, like the multi-story car parks.
Oh, 40 minutes she drove up
So
from the park to say, what the hell?
so she parked her car on the third floor of the multi-story car
Yeah.
parks. So, but when she's gone up, she's lost the car, and she's like, Where's my car gone? So normal people, you think, oh, maybe I've gone from wrong entrance. Maybe I've come from the opposite side. So she's gone in. No, this is the way I've gone. This is the way I'm coming out. I've done this all the time, and a car's not there. So as a car's not there, she's thinking, well, where can it be? No one's robbed it, but have they robbed it? But then again, they've got security on there, and they've got loads of cameras. So she's gone past the security on the guy with the barriers, and she's gone, has my car been stolen? So he's took her to security. No, shows you leaving your car, but and the camera doesn't show anyone. It's just like an image of her It's showing her walking away, but after that, it's just an image. The only thing that goes up is the time, and a car just mysteriously just isn't there. So on the camera, it's still there, but when they've looked on the live footage, it's not there. But there's no signs of the car disappearing. Right, so she looked on like I said, she looked on the footage and she wasn't there, and the car wasn't there. So keep in mind, she's parked on car park level 3.
Yeah.
She's gone looking, can't find it. Gone down to number 2, thinking, oh, maybe someone's parked it there as a joke. She's gone down to number 2, a car's there, but on the camera footage, it never left parking bay. It never left the 3rd floor.
How?
Exactly.
How?
At first, she thought, oh, maybe I've parked on the wrong floor by mistake, which some people do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've left things before thinking in a certain area, gone back for them. Where's it gone? Oh, you never left it there, you left it there. Well, why has that happened?
That
You
is
know.
that is
But,
weird. That.
but she thought that, but then she's gone, well, hang on a minute, though, because on the live footage it says I'm on parking 3, and it shows me level 3 in a big yellow number on the wall that says 3. So she's gone, how can I leave my car somewhere if it says 3 on there? How's it gone down? So she thought, oh, someone pulled a prank on me. But like I said on the camera, it's still in number 3, and as soon as they click on live feed, it's disappeared. And there's no footage of anyone driving away. A car didn't snap out of existence like that. Nothing. As far as that camera's concerned, that car was there until her coming to it, and that's it.
That.
But people have said, but obviously she's telling me this, people have actually said to her, or maybe the camera was faulty, but they said the timer was going up.
Yeah.
If the
That.
camera, if the camera had froze, the time wouldn't be changing.
No, it wouldn't be.
It'd just be frozen, yeah.
Yeah. That is very weird. I've got nothing. I can't even say that. Oh, it's.
Exactly.
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can do either. But yeah, I can't understand how 1 minute it's there, then next minute it's gone.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't, like I said, no one moved it. No one pulled a prank on her. She didn't move it somewhere else. No one got in a car. She had her car keys with her the entire time, next to her or in a locker or wherever she wants to keep it. She had her car keys safe. And like I said, if anyone did move it as a joke, you'd see it on the camera. But it's
That,
funny how the camera is going all the way up, and it stops, and for some reason it stops recording a couple of minutes, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes before she gets there. So it goes back onto live fix. You know yourself. If you're recording, like when you do a live stream, for instance, you can rewind that live stream back to the start if you miss it,
yeah, of course you can.
right? And then as soon as you fast forward it, it catches up to modern day,
Mm,
right? It's just like literally like that. The car's there. As soon as you click live footage, gone.
but you
But
go
no one
on the
can explain.
pre-record that it's still there.
Yeah, but it stops recording as soon as she's about to go up, because they can only look back so much, can't
Yeah,
they? And the car's been there since it shows her pulling up, going to work, and then live footage is her coming out of work and she's going, "Where's my car gone?" Just looking around for a car, maybe someone. But like I said, your car doesn't just cars don't just, and stuff don't just disappear like that.
no, they don't. That is
So
that is
it's
very
like,
weird. That.
I mean, if it were a video, I could say, oh, it was edited. They probably edited the timer, edit the car
Yeah,
out of it
yeah.
using. the thing is, the time, like I said, this wasn't a video. This is actually a real thing.
That is weird. That I will admit that is very weird.
And like I said, when she told me that, I was like, I don't even know how to explain that.
No, there's not. I can't think of anything to say that it could be real or. I mean, from now on, I'd literally get like a dash cam to see what happens. You know, when I park my car there, just to know like how's this happened? How's it got from,
Yeah,
number 3 to number 2? How's it got on different floor?
I don't know. I mean, people when they come out of work, or if you come, or even if you've been shopping and you come out, the biggest, as soon as you can't find your car, you have that instant like cold sweat run down. You're like,
Like
oh no, has it been
shit,
stolen?
it's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, shit, where's it gone? I mean, my mum's done it loads of times where she'll have gone and she's like, I'm sure I parked it here. And then you start walking around and go, you parked it over here more. Or well, I don't know why I've walked over there for then. I'm like, well, I'm glad we found the car. But I've done it loads of times, mum and dad got out with them and they're like, where's the fucking car gone? And, you're walking around and you're thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to walk home now.
Mm.
Especially if it's far distance. But now it's like, now my mum makes sure she parks it near the door.
Yeah. Park it as close
Makes
as
sure she comes back.
possible. Everyone
Yeah,
does that. So,
so,
park it near something they know. Like, oh, we're
yeah.
parking. I don't know, like near. I don't know, like, oh, we're parking near the. Where the trolleys go. I can't think what it's called. So just look for one of those trolley things. Then you go, right. So then you come out and you go, right. There were 4 trolley things before my car. Right, 5th one's over there. I parked over there. But yeah, then you
Yeah,
get there
yeah.
and it's not there. I'd be like, what the fuck? Was it in the same
Yeah,
place on number 2, or was it in a different spot?
say again.
You know, like when the car won number 2, was it in the same
Yeah.
place? Like, just so like number three's there, number 2 didn't go like, or was it in like a different part of the place? If you know what I mean.
I don't know. She never said. She
All
never
right.
told me that. She said she never said. I mean, I probably should have asked, was it in the same place? But because I was so intrigued with the story, I was like, I didn't really think
Yeah, I
about
know what you mean.
detail. But obviously, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it has like gone like that and swapped over.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or
Did
maybe
that
it's
happen?
like, maybe I don't know. I mean, I'll probably ask her and after, but
Uh,
yeah, Libby, if you're watching this, I've told your story, so you're
yeah,
welcome.
more
So
details. I do
more
need.
details next time. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, maybe because she's shocked, maybe she doesn't realize. Like, obviously, you know,
yeah,
details aren't really going to be coming to your brain if you're shocked about
yeah. I know
something.
what you mean.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, that's it. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about that.
There ain't no.
I mean, she's gone home, and I'm guessing she's gone home, and she hasn't been sucked into a parallel universe. So I'm
I'd be
guessing she's
scared
all
to get in the car in case it disappears while I'm in it. I'd be
from the
shitting
different
it.
story.
You park it
I mean, they like
outside your
driving
house.
like,
You park it
yeah.
outside your house, right? It's there. You wake up. Where's the car? It's in your back garden, love. How the fuck did you get over there? Someone come knocks on your door. You open door. Hiya, can you get your car out of my house? But you live in a flat, yeah. Then you go, it's sticking outside the building. It's like, what the I'd be scared it moves. I would be. I'd be terrified.
I mean, someone did an AI video where a car was driving up a ramp and it went into someone's garage and it's stuck in the roof of the garage. I'm like, that's probably what happened. Like, could be a transformer for all we know.
Could be.
Could be an alien. It could be I mean, but yeah. So yeah, that's last. Well, kind of add this bit onto it, right? Did you hear what Donald Trump said? This is like similar storyline. So
No, go on.
similar, like this is like another story, right? Do you know what Donald Trump's story is? Just said.
No.
Well, you know who Barack Obama is, obviously, don't you? Right?
Obviously, yeah.
Right? He did an interview, and he turned it, and it's like a story that he did. And this is like they're calling it. I can't remember what story name is, but they called it some kind of story. And Barack Obama said there's no such thing as Area 51. Right? There's no Area 51. There's no area, none of this alien stuff, right? Because he'd know. If aliens come down to this planet, sorry, not country. If aliens come to this planet, he'd know.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
right. So that was a story that he made about if aliens did come to this planet, he tells a story of what he would do. He'd address the nation. Right.
Right.
Donald Trump got asked the same question. Do you believe in aliens? He went, I can't confirm or deny that. I'm not confirming, I'm not denying it. They went, well, Barack Obama's, when he was in power years ago, said that there's no such thing as the secret area.
Mm.
There's no Area 51. There's no area this. There's none of the aliens don't live down there. And Donald Trump turned round, and he's got no reason to say this, but he turned around and went, everything that Barack Obama has said, he's just released classified information. He's not allowed to do that. So
Wow.
what are they hiding? What are they hiding? That's the on their stories, which is a story they've just been made. They actually said he's released classified information. He's not allowed to do that. So if it's classified information, what are you hiding down there?
Yeah. What is Area 51?
Yeah, if there's no such thing as Area 51, going to Barack Obama, then you've got Donald Trump going, it's classified information. He did that with his hands as well. He released classified information, doing that with hands, because I've seen it on TikTok and that. He released classified information, doing this with hands and that, his little hand gestures he does, and he's saying he's not allowed to say that he's in big trouble. I'm like, what are you actually hiding down there? Are you just saying that to scare people, or are you actually
Mm.
genuinely hiding something down there?
And I do believe there's an Area 51. I also do believe
Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
aliens, and I do actually think that aliens have come to Earth and they've like held capture in Area 51. That's why no one's
yeah,
allowed there.
yeah. I mean, supposedly, change the subject slightly. I think it's tomorrow night, or I think it's tonight or tomorrow night. The planets are going to be aligning.
Okay.
So you can see them. So you can see them over the horizon. I don't know what time. I think it's like 9 o'clock or as soon as the sun goes down, something like that. But I think it's tomorrow. You can actually see all the planets being in a line, but you can't see them clearly unless you've got like a big
Yeah,
telescope.
yeah,
But you'll
yeah.
see stars in a line, and then you'll see like stars in a line, and that's
Mm,
supposing the planets in line. It's not going to happen until at least 2040 next time or 2030.
wow. That's mad. That's really mad.
So
Wow. We have talked about a lot today, haven't we?
mhm.
Been mad, and I'm glad that even though we did kind of go off subject a bit, it weren't far off the subject as like it has been in the past.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you want to end it here then?
Well, I've got nothing else to talk about. I could, like I said, I could go on forever, but like I said, this would be a 13-hour live stream. It'd be a 13-hour video. I don't think Lee wants to upload a 13-hour.
Hey, mate, I don't mind. I don't mind uploading to the channel.
Every interval we have, an advert pops up. Lovely.
But,
You'd have to leave your computer on overnight to do that. Jesus Christ!
mate, I am not lying. I am not lying. Every time we upload an uncensored episode, no matter how long it is, I have to leave my computer on. I go to bed, and obviously I turn the monitors off because I don't want it blaring on. But when I get up to go to work, I go, it's going to be done. It's not even like halfway. And I'm like, why is it only the uncensored videos? Oh, like I could upload like an hour-long game video, but more or less same day, no matter what time we upload it. Uncensored, it takes like at least 2 to 3 days to upload. I'm like, what the hell? Why? Madman.
Maybe
But
because it's a bit longer. Maybe it's just different file sizes. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Could be, could be. But yes, yeah, I think we'll end it here then. You know, we've been going for like 2 hours long, so we'll before we let me just say before we ended it, we actually said, oh, we'll do a quick one. We'll do a quick one, 2 hours long.
Yeah, we are going to do a short one eventually. I mean, I think we're going to do a short one eventually because, like I said today, we haven't gone off topic much. We've given our opinions, and that's it. So if long we can keep our opinions short, one day we will do like a maybe just short of an hour.
Yeah, definitely.
Because sometimes we don't even have that much topic to talk about. We just prolong it just for the hell of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yep, we'll end the video here. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this uncensored episode, comment, like, subscribe, keep on viewing the episodes. You can also watch us or listen to us on Spotify. A big thank you
You can
for
always join in.
yes, a big thank you
You can
for
always
Kieron for
join in.
joining. Yes, exactly. Make sure you join in. If you've got any subjects, yeah, just make sure you let us know. Like I've said before, thank you for Kieron for joining me.
No worries, pal, no worries.
And we will catch you in the next episode. Bye.